Okay, so I've played through this part, red group, and I'm still trying to figure out where exactly you're going with this. I like the rhythm, T T T T ta, T T T T ta, T T ta. The harmony is a little off, and let's see if you can hear it. I'm going to play what you wrote. I'm going to play here, and I'm going to play it 4 times through, and I want you to see what you think of it. Here I go. Now that was 4 times through. Now I don't know if you could hear it, but here's what I'm hearing or what I'm not hearing. Every line that we write has a certain shape to it. Either it goes from up, down, back to low, goes up high, and then comes back low. Or opposite, it would go start high, come back low, and go back to high. The issue that I'm having with this line is that I cannot tell where the beginning is and where the end is. And that's going to be an issue when we start putting it together with other lines. So here are some suggestions. Now, I forgot to tell you this, but when you're working on the marimba, I want y'all to try and stay away from the B, only because that's on the fence, and I want to make sure there's no cross voicing, because otherwise you clash mallets. But I'm going to keep it there for now. We may need to rearrange it, but here's what I think you were trying to get at. Let me get my mouth. Okay, so I like starting with A and F. That's fine with me. That's actually a good measure. I like this measure right here. I like this measure. It's this one that's kind of confusing. And let's see. I would say let's take it all the way back to C. A suggestion. Here's one that just popped into my head. I would say make this an F and a D, F and a D, and go up to G here. Whoops, let me erase that to make it clear. Let's go to G and E, and then go back to F and D, so that way you don't have to be going too far, and then land on the E and the C. All right, so listen to that. That has a nice shape to it, and I'll play it 4 times through just so you can get the feel for it. Here I go. Okay, I'm liking that, and if I had to give this a name, I would say this would definitely be a good harmony line or your vegetable line. It's a kind of tricky rhythm because it's not your typical, it's not ta ta ti ti ta or the jingle bell rhythm ti ti ta ti ti ta. I mean the last measure is, but it doesn't start off that way. So I think it's a tricky harmony. But I like the thirds. We call having a skip in between notes. We call those thirds in music. I like the thirds. I like the skips, and I like the motion of it. Now, when you actually see it on the board, you'll notice that you're kind of going up, then back down, then a little like this, up and back down, and then you end up here. So it has a nice shape to it. Before it was kind of all over the place. So yeah, so what I want you to do now is figure out what you want to do. If you want to keep that, there's some other options as well, but just keep in mind the shape, because before it just didn't seem to make sense. It was like an incomplete sentence. All right, so once you figure out notes, I'll just put these T's there. Figure out notes. Then I want you to each one of you play it 4 times through. 4 times through with 0 to 2 mistakes. And then you're ready for the next step, the next line. So take care of that and let's see how it goes.